All right, friends. So today we're going to continue working on fluency. That means that we are going to read at a great pace and not try to read those words. Remember, one word at a time, like we've been talking about, but to read them scooping up those big portions of words. We're going to work on that today. And then we're also going to work on retelling. So let's look here. After the birds left, Old Man Fookwire was lonely, just as he was every year. He fixed himself some cottage cheese and pepper, his favorite snack. But he was still lonely. When he looked out the window, the squirrels could tell that he wasn't happy. "Go away," shouted the old man. "I don't like you squirrels." Do you hear how I read in big groups of words and did not just get caught up in one word at a time? I would like for you to do that with your reading too. The squirrels held a meeting deep inside a large tree. They decided to give the old man a present to make up for taking the seeds and berries. Now, not many people know this, but squirrels are not only fuzzy little geniuses, they also collect just about anything they find on the ground. These squirrels had a vast stockpile of spectacular junk to choose from. But what would Fookwire like? Bottle caps? Popsicle sticks? Postage stamps? Finally, they had it. The perfect gift. Ooh, what do you think the perfect gift is going to be for Mr. Fookwire? The squirrels stacked all of their loose change on Old Man Fookwire's doorstep. There were dimes and pennies. There were nickels and quarters. There were even a few tokens from Coco's Arcade. It all added up to $47.36, plus a few rounds of skee-ball. "Maybe you squirrels aren't so bad," Fookwire said when he found the coins, "but I still like birds better." This gave the squirrels another idea. They raided their junk collection again and got to work. When Old Man Fookwire woke up the next morning, he was amazed to see the birds had returned. The birds came back? What do you think? Do you think the birds really came back? Can you think in your head right now what you think is going to happen? Oh my goodness! But wait! Those things weren't birds. They were squirrels in disguise. "Great googly moogly," said Old Man Fookwire. "This will make quite a painting." He ran outside and took down the lasers and the wires and the spring-loaded trapeze. He turned all the bird feeders into squirrel feeders. Then he painted till his brush ran out of bristles. Aren't they cute? Look at all of them. The squirrels were so overjoyed they had a party in Old Man Fookwire's house. "Those darn squirrels," said Fookwire, and he shook his old man fist and smiled. Isn't that great? So now I want us to think about this, and I want you to take your hand and try to practice retelling the story. What happened first, next, last, and finally. So the first of the book, the birds were there and Old Man Fookwire enjoyed painting them, right? Then the birds decided it was time to fly away, but Old Man Fookwire said, "Hey, I know. I will give them lots of food and they won't fly away." But then the birds ended up flying away anyway after they ate the food, didn't they? So Old Man Fookwire was lonely and sad again, wasn't he? And then the squirrel said, "Hey, we'll come in and eat the bird seed with you instead of the birds." And so they gave him a gift to kind of make up for eating his bird seed at the beginning of the story. And then he decided, well, they're not so bad. And he put more food out for them, and they showed up disguised as birds. Isn't that funny? And so then Old Man Fookwire started painting the squirrel birds. Do you see how we told that story a little at a time? I want you to practice doing that with your stories too. Can you retell your stories? Great job this week, second graders.